So welcome guys. Let's see how is it going for next week. What we see right now is a bearish momentum right there, and on the weekly is also a forming divergence, which is not started yet because the VV plus didn't turn into red, and the REMA following as well. So I'm waiting for that as a confirmation. Here is target zone, actually the first one. I would like to see the 38 to touch. Okay, it should be a bearish scenario for the USD CAD. Then we have the Audi NZD, and it's going up again. We had here a nice rejection, but for now, as we see one bouncing from the zero line, this could be a good sign to going to the upside. And as we see, the NZD is very weak. So on weekly basis, also everything is in green. So I would go with the green momentum, but first of all, we need to break this zone. After that, we can go to the previous point of the market. Then the Euro CHF, played out, but here is the target zone actually. So we reached the previous point, the previous high in the market. We need to break this first. After that, we can go to the next level. Okay, on a weekly basis, the divergence is formed. Actually, that was the thing what we were waiting on. There's also a bit of structural divergence inside here as well in this small move, and the target is on the 61 actually. So that's what you see right there, which means the euro is about to dominate, and if the euro is dominating, the DXY should have go to the downside. Then Euro GBP, the Euro GBP, here was a divergence on the daily basis that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, and it's going slowly to the upside, as I mentioned, not last week, but the week before that. It was here and it started here. So yeah, we saw a nice bouncing to the 61, and after that an up move. There is no divergence inside, but a small one here went down. But right now, how I see, should definitely go to the first target zone first. Everything is in green on weekly basis, and I think the target will be reached, and after that, the previous high will be targeted. Okay, then the DXY. Also from last week, we saw a nice move to the downside, and here is the drawing from 2 weeks ago. This should be the perfect goal, actually, if the price reaches this area, but I think it's a bit far away. Let's see what the next week brings. Actually, on weekly basis, we are heading smoothly to the downside. Everything turned red, so this should continue, and I'm waiting for a continuation divergence actually. Okay, here everything is in red, so I would like to see weakness from the DXY in the next week. As you saw here last week, actually we can say it was kind of like corrective market, the week before that. And this week we got a nice impulse to the downside. Okay. It was corrective market. Here is an impulsive market. So I'm curious here will be the same. But honestly, I would like to see also a bit slower market. So not this aggressive pulls to the downside, because if it's moving one bar up, one bar down, it will reaches this point faster, and we're gonna have a clear divergence. But I don't think the previous low will be reached. Okay, but playing out very well. CXY, the CXY. Also on weekly basis, there was a divergence. There is a divergence, and almost the same thing what we could saw on the USD CAD. It's not formed yet. As you see, everything is in, not everything. Two indicators are in red. So there is also a structural divergence. I would like to see here the cross, the green cross, and here as well, and then continuation of that. Okay, this will be the case. On daily basis, everything is in green. We're heading to the zero line. That's also a good sign. Let's see how the Monday will start it. On the AXY, I draw here a channel, and I was talking about this on the previous Zoom. I thought I'm gonna let this line here, but here is the definitely previous point, which is also on the DXY. I think with this impulsivity, this trend line is about to break, so I don't think it's about to hold. But if it does, then we're gonna have a convergence scenario to the downside, which I don't think it will happen, because the volume is going to the upside. This crossed actually, and there is a buy signal as well. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Daily basis, we are still heading to the upside. This is very high. Yes, indeed. But we are above the zero line on the VVV, so I would like to see a continuation to the upside. And this is also the reason why the euro and the euro CHF and the euro GBP is dominating by the euro. Okay, it's mostly not because the euro is strong, but because of the XY is weak, and not otherwise. The EXY is making move what I'm waiting for a very long time, actually, and we reached the previous low actually by the week. It's almost perfectly bounced from it. There is also structural divergence. The volume crossing up. We got a buy signal on weekly basis, and this moving to the upside as well. Okay, on a monthly basis, there is still a forming divergence between the two. So I would like to see a correction of the AXY. And the AXY have some coloration with gold. And if the EXY goes up, the gold actually should go to the downside. Okay, normally, in normal circumstances, or otherwise. Okay, as you see, there is not the same thing what we could see on the two charts. But let's say, or let's see this 3 July. Where is 3 July? How's a 3 July move? It's also an up. Also an up. Strange. That's strange. Okay. So, so we can see the correlation between the two actually, but like I said, in normal circumstances, and here what we can see is anything but not normal. Both of the sides actually, those swings, very, very interesting. Here, mm, okay, of course, multiple facts or sides depends for gold, and the XY was related on himself, but it's a quite interesting picture when you compare those two. Okay. Yes. So what I want to see from the XY is um, at least this point. At least this point. Okay. There was a small divergence as well on daily, and looks like the previous high not broke it because it closed under. Strange candle as well, but the momentum is bullish right there. So I would like to see first this zone. After that, we're gonna have a pretty easy, let's say easy way to the upside. It could be a very impulsive movement. Yo, the BXY, the British pound going to the upside, and here's a different scenario what we could see from the DXY, as you can see, or the AXY, because there is another channel like an another angel of that channel. It's not like in the BXY here. I would like to see kind of like a touch coming back. Um, but still, here is also a divergence possibility. So I would definitely look for that if the high is reaching. Okay, it is also about to happen. This cross, we got already the cross from the VVV and the buy from the destroyer, and see slow move to the upside as well. Okay, there is a divergence possibility on the daily charts. Keep an eye on that, but I think with this momentum right there, just go towards to the upside. The SXY. I'm still waiting for this possibility for this divergence as the rest of the charts. So it is a similar thing. The DXY is weak, the rest um, is strong. We have weaker and stronger pairs, of course. As you see, the XY was closed the strongest, actually. So keep an eye on that. And as we're heading to the AXY made us a divergence on the weekly basis and started to go. Actually, here is the previous high that I would like to see. And that's the next step. Here was a quite good divergence. And after that, and pretty impressive impulse. Here is the target zone in the long-term run. And the CXY, what we can see is actually we have the CXY as weakest performance from last week, and after that the CXY. So as we can see on the Audi NZD, the NZD was very weak, just like the Canadian dollar, which should start actually next week with the weakness of the XY. Okay, and we have the gold right there, and the gold. I would like to see kind of like a divergence. The price comes on a higher spot, but the volume didn't follow. Like it just stops here. That will be the best scenario actually, also for a structural divergence, but I would not confirm this. So we have to go first to the upside. I'm looking for a bullish momentum right there, but it's a very ugly close actually. But I'm looking to the upside. Everything is in green. On a weekly basis, everything is in green. We just got a small red on the destroyer, but we got a bounce from the Rema. So that's what I want to see right there. Okay. It will be the best possible scenario, I think. Kind of like here. I would like to see kind of something like here. Maybe then that move going up on a smaller spot. And here you see the difference in the volume as well. So that will be the amazing scenario of gold, actually. Because in the long-term run, I still think that the DXY should go bullish in the long-term run, in the very long-term run. As you see, the yearly basis as well, we have the buy signal, and there is only 1 month left from this year, but we are getting back here when we see a clear start of the year. Okay. Then just a quick look out. I already told this yesterday that I'm seeing on multiply coins the same thing, the same patterns, and XLM was not one of them, but this is heading to the upside. We broke zero line, retested the zero line, and what I would like to see is another up move, like the CRO. Here is a potential divergence as well. We are above the zero line very much. Make some space with this sideways move, and after that I would like to see a continuation. The XRP here, we have a beautiful divergence, kind of like similar what we could see on the Euro GBP. Also from the zero line, we are still in red, but needs a couple of days, and after that I think the market should make another up move. Okay, and this is most of the time make a rally where mostly the people gonna buy here. Then it goes down, the people mostly sell it because they are not holders, or just they don't not know how the markets are moving mostly, and yeah, they fall out mostly. Okay, so this could be another bullish scenario based on momentum. Okay, we need this 4 hour to form this candle and to be validated, and if it's validated it should make the divergence, and after the crosses it should go to the upside. ECP, kind of like the same story. Here is a small divergence above the zero line, I would definitely want to see a continuation. Similar things as you see, similar patterns, made some space and time to move. On the flow, it was a bit different, but I think it will follow as well. On the daily basis, the Filecoin made also divergence, and looks like with this candle is about to confirm that as well. So I see a lot of potential in a lot of coins actually. You should make your own research and make a decision about what you want to invest and why you want to invest in those coins. If you have multiple investments, I would say why not in the long-term run. I think this is still just a start. So where these coins will be in 2-3 years, it's something else, in my opinion. Okay, like as you see, the Filecoin just has huge potential, and what I could see here is the zero line is far away, yes, but we can expect from the market that it makes just a move like back to the 200 because it's just not how it works. But should first, let's say, come to $40, something like that, make another down move and so on. And I think this has also the potential to break this all-time high and go even further, which indicates it's just the beginning of something. Okay, the sheep, it's just the meme coin actually, but you see the divergence, and if it gets hyped and people see moving on the sheep, they're gonna pray for it and pump it up actually, and with liquidity of the rest of the alts, this has also the potential. What I like more, uh, let me change. So this was actually the Filecoin on logarithmic charts. As you see, it's a huge difference between the two. Okay, and the rest as well. So it's just something started actually, just something on the Shiba as well. And here's then the Dogecoin and the ultimate dog. As you see, there is something forming, and on monthly basis, what I could see here is something mm, similar what we could see here, actually. But impulse correction, impulse correction. I'm now waiting for the impulse, and if this impulse repeating, it will mean that the Dogecoin going to $12, which is just crazy. But it has the potential. Actually, as I see, there is a huge divergence in the structure between the two. And it sounds ridiculous because it's a meme coin, but yeah, it has potential, definitely, based on the charts. Okay, let's see a bigger 3 months, for example. As you see on 3 months, this divergence is just forming. So yeah, we are above the zero line. So yeah, it's just need some time and the similar pattern what we could see. Almost the same thing. And if it repeats, yeah, huge potential. And honestly, I don't care which coin is it, or I just care about what we can see on the charts. So same thing on the CRO, for example, huge divergence weekly, everything moving together. You see the huge structural divergence. You see the divergence right there. And we were talking about this here, and it went up. The same thing. It just not started yet. Different on monthly basis. Can see the similar patterns. Okay. So yeah, this is it from the crypto side. Let's see what we got from the news. Actually, we're gonna get a Monday with a PPY, not a big deal. Actually, after that, nothing really or very important things. Tuesday, we're gonna have the Canadian CPY, which could bring some liquidity in the market, and in the evening FOMC. After that, Wednesday, jobless claims, which should have also some liquidity for the market, and the GBP statement. This could bring also some liquidity in the market. After that, Thursday, a lot of high impact news, but they are not so strong. Actually, what we could see in the past from the KCOGB. Um, so yeah, there could be definitely some liquidity, but not considering big moves. And then a Friday, an easy Friday. I think the S&P could bring some liquidity, but that's it. Actually, from the week, it looks Tuesday and Wednesday from the news side, the most liquid, actually. So this was it for today. Thanks for your attention. See you next week, guys. Bye bye.